Yes, Team Fittle, welcome to your lower body strength workout. My name is Mark. I'm going to take you through this strength workout today. First up, we're starting with the barbell, and we're going to go into barbell front squats. Okay, so rolling that barbell into your hands, sitting back and down, keeping those elbows as high as you can. If we need to, we're going to cross over into here. We're going to go for 40 seconds of work, 1 minute of rest for the first round. Okay. Let's go. All the way down. Drive up. I want you to imagine that you're driving those elbows up as high as you can and up. Slow and control down. Drive up. We're going to go now for a 2-second pause at the bottom. Hold and drive. Squeezing those knees out. Hold at the bottom and drive. 15 seconds to go. We have a 1 minute rest coming up. Slow and control, drive up, hold, and up to the top. Okay, let's put that barbell down, shake it off. That is our first set. If you need to adjust the weight or anything, do so. If you're struggling with that grip, we can go into a cross body front rack squat, okay? I want you to think about gripping the floor with your toes. If we grip the floor with our toes, we automatically externally rotate at our femur, our knees track nicely over our toes, and we come down in this knees out squat. I want you to imagine that your weight is across your whole foot, not in the toes and not too far in the heels. Okay, that way we're gonna create as much force from the floor as possible. Right, we go up into round 2 of 4. Let's get those barbells up. Okay, I'm gonna show you. We go in. 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Torso tall, pause for 2. Drive up and back down. Hold and drive. Driving those knees out. 1, 2, press. Making sure you always control the descent. Deep breath in before you go down. And up to the top. Owning that pause at the bottom of the movement, team. Making sure we own it. Keep tight. Drive those elbows up to the ceiling out of that squat. Last rep. For me, hold and drive. Okay. This is our strength workout, which is why we've got a good amount of rest. But that means we need to be going heavy with the barbell, okay? You have time to add some plates onto that barbell if you like, making sure we're hitting that fatigue towards the end. We're halfway through this round, we've got 2 more sets to go. I want you to make these reps work for you, okay? The benefit of a front squat, we need to keep our core nice and strong. We need to keep our back up, driving those elbows up, okay? We go in 20 seconds. Grab a drink if you need one. All right, round 3, we go in 10. All those weights up nice and early. Rolling into the fingers will help you keep your elbows up nice and tall. 2, 1, let's go. Holding now for that pause and drive. Loading up the legs. Can you keep it going now for the next 20 seconds? Minimal rest at the top. Drive up. Hold and up. Pressing your big toe into the ground will help externally rotate your femur, knees out. 4, 3, I'm gonna stay at the bottom and drive up. Yes. 1 more set to go. Shake it off. Should be starting to feel this now. This is the longest round, okay? This is the 4th round. We've only got 4 rounds of this. Each block has 3 rounds each, okay? So slightly longer than the rest. Chance to really load up. Owning that 2-second pause at the bottom. We've got 30 seconds to go. I want you to now, can you move continuously through this last 40 seconds? Absolutely no rest at the top. Push yourself. Empty the tank on these front squats, okay? Really make this 40 seconds tough for yourself by minimal rest at the top. Can you keep it going and not rest, okay? We go 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go with you. 1, 2, pause, straight up, straight back down. 1, 2, drive up, straight back down. And drive. We are not resting at the top. We are keeping tension in the legs the whole way through. Owning that 2-second pause, keeping up tall. We're over halfway now. Just over 10 seconds to go. Hold for 2, drive up, back down, drive up. I've got one more. And drive up. Lovely work. That is your first block done. Next up, we're going into a barbell hip thrust. Grab a drink, get your recovery in. We've got 3 rounds here of 30 seconds each. Again, strength work, resting longer than we're working. That allows us to grow muscle and increase our strength. So, we're gonna start with that barbell on the waist, coming onto the bench. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. Big squeeze up with a 2-second squeeze and hold at the top. Back down, squeeze up. Okay, we've got 15 seconds to go. We're gonna go in 10, 3 sets here, 2-second squeeze at the top. Can you hold on for the entire 30 seconds? Keeping that tension in 2, 1, let's go. Keeping that chin tucked. We'll keep that form through the back. Big squeeze. And drive. Back down. And squeeze up. And squeeze. We've got 5, 4, big squeeze, good. And rest. Okay team, well done. We've got a minute rest here. Good work. Okay, so what we're focusing on here is our glutes, enabling us to come from this position into a squeeze up tool, okay? I'm gonna now show you from the side on this angle, and you can really get in and see the range we're looking for, okay? Round 2 coming up. What I'd like to focus on is here, clenching your bum at the top. I've got a straight line, shoulder, hip, knee, holding for 2 before I go back down. Okay, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Drive up. Look at the ceiling. Back, look in front of you. Squeeze for 2. Straight line, shoulder, hip, knee, and back. Also driving your knees out as well as we get to the top. 10 seconds to go. Squeeze and hold. 1 more. Big squeeze and hold. Good. Last set. I'm gonna get up to standing, shake it off a bit, grab a drink. We've got 1 more set to go here. Okay team, 30 seconds to go for the last set of those barbell hip thrusts. I want you to imagine you are gripping the floor, or you're trying to scrunch up the floor or scrunch up a newspaper, okay? That's gonna help you really grip, engaging your glutes, okay? We go for 15 seconds, 30 seconds of work. Last time through in this second block. We go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gripping the floor with my feet. I'm gonna squeeze up and hold and back down. Keeping your pelvis in a neutral position. You should feel that scoop and squeeze. Again, full contact, weight across the whole foot. Let's go for one more rep, and up and hold it, and rest there. Well done. Block 2 is done. Now, with any strength program, you should always work unilaterally, right? We should work one leg at a time. That helps us reduce any imbalances we might have, and we'll have a great carryover into our bigger compound movements. So first up, we're using the barbell again. We have a rear foot elevated RDL. So this has, again, a hip focus. Feet back, go walk 3 feet forward, foot on the bench, keeping the knees stiff. We hinge and drive up. Okay, keeping that hip tall, keep that standing knee strong, slight bend, okay, but all from the hips, loading up that hamstring and glute. Okay, we go left side first, 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Back onto that box. We hinge and drive. Okay, 30 seconds each leg here. We have 7. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. I'd put that barbell down, shake it off, okay? We go now for the right side, 30 seconds. Keeping that hip up tall, maximizing the hinge at the hips. Minimal knee bend. Let's go. Right foot forward, left foot on the box, and we hinge down, drive up. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, keep your chest proud. Imagine I've given you a pencil and you're trying to hold it within your shoulder blades. And rest there. Well done. Round 1, they're complete. We have 2 more rounds to go. Okay, so we're going to focus on standing up tall, maximizing, finding we only need to go as far as we feel that slight stretch or that engagement in our hamstring. So actually, everyone will look a little bit different in terms of the range and how flexible we are through that hamstring joint, okay? Hamstring and glute. I'll show you front on this next round. We're going to start with our left leg forward first. RDL, rear foot elevated. Slight bend in that standing leg. Focusing on that standing leg, hamstring and glute. 2, 1, let's go. Drive up. Control down. Drive up. Minimal pressure on that foot that's on the bench. Maximum on the floor. Last one. Good. Well done. Okay, right side next. Really working that hip hinge. Weights up. Can we control this all the way down? Okay, slow and drive. Keep that right knee stiff. Squeeze up. Pressing your bum back. Imagine you're opening that fire exit as we press back and drive up. Chest proud. One more. Good work. That is round 2 complete. got another 35 seconds here to rest. We've got one more round to go. Loading up, working our hip hinge, okay? Let's get that left leg ready. Grab a drink, 25 seconds. We're into that final round. You should be nailing this movement now. So have a little think. Does one leg feel a bit different? Do you feel stronger, weaker on one side? Perhaps that's something to work on. We go left leg forward first. 3, 2, 1. Good. Slow control down. Drive up. Can you get that big squeeze of the glute at the top? We've got 10 seconds to go. Last one. And up. Good. We've got one more. Just the right leg to work. We go in 5, 4, 2, and 1. Last in this third block. Slow control down. Drive up. Testing the balance on this one. If you focus on one point in the floor, you'll find it a lot easier. Find that focal point and drive and squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Take a breather. You have earned it. That is block 3 done. 2 more to go. Again, we're going to be working that unilateral work, okay? So we're going to reduce those imbalances. We're going to make everything even. Again, some sides are going to feel harder than the others. If you do this week on week, we're going to reduce those changes and become more well-rounded. So next up, we're going to grab our medium to heavy dumbbells. We're going for tempo now. This is a split squat. Focusing left side first into this position. We're going to go 3 seconds down for 30 seconds total and 1 second up. Okay, then we're going to rest a minute after we've done both legs. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3 seconds down, 2 pause, 1 up. And drive. The weights up here on our shoulders are creating a huge amount of demand through our posterior chain. This is going to help us stay strong in things like front squats, deadlifts, and anything where we need to keep our back in a rigid position. Last one, and then we change sides. Straight in now to that right foot forward. 3 seconds down, 2 second pause, drive up. Control and drive. Let's go now. We have 13, hold, drive, get that knee just 1 inch off the ground if you can. We've got 5 seconds. I'm gonna hold, 2, and 1. That is tasty. Woo. Right, soak this rest up. The goal for this block is to be under tension for the whole time. So that is that 3 second down, engaged, engaged. Feeling it in that front leg, 2 second pause, drive up, minimal rest at the top, okay? And we go straight into that opposite leg. Nice long rest to make sure we're ready to get cracking for 2 more rounds. All right, starting with that left leg forward, we go in 10. Weights up on the shoulders. If anyone's really struggling, you can have those weights down by your side. We go in. I'm going to show you 3, 2, 1, and drive. Slow and controlled, and drive. I'm really working to keep that front leg under tension. I'm owning that pause here and then driving up. I've got one more rep and drive. Again, about gripping that floor. Squeeze that front foot big toe and your knee will drive out. We want our knee tracking over our little toe. And drive. And drive. Let's go last one. And drive up. Woo. One more round to go. Own this rest. Might take a cheeky little sit down actually. Shake it off. A lot of time, that's a minute of work under tension on both those legs. So that should be, if you're feeling it now, you're doing it right. Okay, so you've earned this rest. We've only got one more round of this block to go. Then we're in the final block. Okay, Team Fittle, so we've got to really work hard. We've come quite far through this workout now. Now's the chance to just dig in that little bit more. Make every single rep count. Lean into a bit of that pain, bit of that fatigue that's building up. We're gonna start with that left leg in just over 10 seconds. Shake it out. We go again. We're all hurting now. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1, and drive. Sometimes slowing it down can feel like the last thing you want to do when it's heavy weights. But that's how we build strength. It's not about how quick you move. It's about owning these reps. I've got one more. And drive. Okay, changing sides. Let's go. Minimal time in the changeover. Squeeze. Gripping the floor, turning that knee slightly out. You'll feel your glutes engage. Over halfway on this side. Pause, drive. Okay. Drive. And drive up. And press there. Okay. Well done. Next up, you grab that rest. Soak it up. We only have one more block to go. Okay. We have 2 exercises standing upwards, one on both sides. Okay, we're gonna start with a lateral box step down. Okay, so 30 seconds on each leg. You're up. Okay, and then we're gonna control, turning that knee out, gripping the box with your foot, down and up. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the next. Then we're down on the floor with hamstring sliders. Okay, chance to get that recovery in from the upper body, working hard to hold those weights. We're here, up, out, and back. Okay. We go for those lateral box step downs in 2 and 1, starting with that left leg up. We're gonna control it down. If you can, just a light tap with the heel and up. As slow as you can on the way down and up. Drive up here. Okay, try and own that downward phase. Got one more here. And drive. Woo. Okay, gonna turn to this side now for the right side down and drive up. Control and up. Trying to sit back into it. Make sure the weight is across our whole foot. We've got one more rep. Slow, slow, slow. And drive up. Well done. Now we're going into those hamstring slides for 30 seconds. Keep the hips up off the ground if you can. Okay, we go in 2, 1. Let's go. Keeping engaged, feel the squeeze. If you need to, both out, one back and the other one back. Driving those hips up all the time. We have 3, 2, and 1. Resting there. Woo. Okay, not much rest now. We're going back into that opposite side. Okay, left leg start. We're up, 30 seconds here. Slow control, drive up. Slow and controlled, drive up. Ideally touching the heel down on the ground, but if you need to, toe first, drive up, just reducing that height of the bench. Okay, let's go, one more. Okay, into that right hand side. So control and stand. As much power from that top leg only. Okay, keep it up now. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good work. Hamstring slides now. 30 seconds of work. In 2, and 1. Let's go. Keeping those hips up. Focus on that big squeeze. This should be getting tough as we squeeze up. We've got 3 seconds to go. And back. Good work. Into that final round of work. You've done so well to come this far. Let's finish strong. Own every single rep. Into those left side step downs. We should be feeling it in that glute. We can hinge slightly as we come down. Sit back into it. Light tap, drive up. Control, light tap, drive up. As much weight through this left leg as you can. Own it, own it, own it. And stand up tall. Let's go down and up. We go straight into that opposite side. Drive up. Last one. Down, up. Into that right hand leg. Down. Can we own this? Can we slow and control? Last set. You've got 15 seconds to go on this. Then we're into the sliders and we've finished. I want to get 3 out. Can we do it with me? 1, 2 more. Down. Last one. And up. Okay. Hamstring slides. Hips up. Big squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Fittle. 30 seconds of work between you and the end. Woo. Dig deep now. You are coming to the finish line. Move with conviction on every single one of these. Last 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Amazing work. That was tough. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Your lower body strength workout. Well done, Fittle fam. I will see you again soon.